Babe, but what if he knocks you out?
Ooh. I'm retiring from boxing. I'm getting hit in the f***ing face every single day.
Jake Paul just got knocked out cold by none other than Mike Tyson. After this brutal beatdown, it looks like Paul is finally calling it quits. If you know anything about boxing, you know Tyson isn't just a meme, he's the heavyweight legend, a force of nature in the ring. But that didn't stop Jake Paul, the YouTuber turned boxer, from stepping up and thinking he could take on the champ.
I want to see how hard he hits, Mike. I really want to see, bro.
To his credit, Jake's never been one to shy away from a challenge, no matter how big or dangerous. In fact, he's been running his mouth for weeks, throwing shade and hyping the fight. With his usual swagger, Paul boldly proclaimed, voice full of confidence, that he was ready for Tyson. Well, now he knows. While Jake Paul's been making waves in the boxing world, stepping into the spotlight with bold moves and bigger talk, Mike Tyson has remained a force of nature, a wrecking ball in the ring. And as it turns out, Paul wasn't quite ready for the raw, unrelenting power Tyson still brings. Sources close to the situation suggest that Paul had already begun laying the groundwork for a quiet exit before the fight even happened. It's a move straight out of the Jake Paul playbook. When the pressure builds and things get real, look for the exit. Insiders say he confided in a trusted ally, hinting at second thoughts and backup plans. This isn't new for Paul. His history is full of conveniently timed retreats and perfectly polished excuses. Time and again, he's shown he's not above bending the rules to keep control of the narrative. Reportedly, he was overheard telling his entourage, "I've got my YouTube channel, my merch, my other business ventures," as if already planning life after boxing. Rumors are now swirling. Is Jake Paul actually going to retire after this devastating loss? Can you believe it? Meanwhile, Mike Tyson, minus 57 years old and still packing the kind of punch that can drop even the hungriest young fighter, wasn't taking any of this lightly. The moment word of Jake's antics reached him, it was like watching a volcano rumble before eruption. Furious, Tyson was seething with rage at what he saw as a disrespectful, underhanded move. "I can't believe this kid tried to dip," he snapped to those closest to him, frustration heavy in his voice. "I showed him the power he wanted to see in training," he growled, fists clenched, fury in his eyes. "I put everything I had into this fight, and now he wants to walk." But for Tyson, this wasn't just about silencing Paul's smack talk. This fight meant something deeper. It was about proving he still belonged at the top, about reminding the world, and maybe himself, that he's still one of the greatest to ever step into the ring. "I need this fight," Tyson admitted, his voice low, edged with desperation. "This is my legacy." Tyson's eyes flashed with anger. "He disrespected my legacy, my child. He needs to pay for that, in the ring." But as his frustration reached a boiling point, Tyson found himself at a crossroads. Should he take legal action against Jake Paul for potentially backing out of their scheduled fight? Or should he confront the YouTuber face-to-face and settle things the old-school way? In the end,
"Oh, I have sciatica every now and then. It flares up, and when it flares up, I can't even talk."
Is that the only health problem you got right now?
Tyson knew there was only one real answer. "I want him in the ring," he declared, his voice calm, steady, and full of resolve. "I want to show him what happens when you disrespect the champ." As tensions between the two continue to escalate, reports now suggest that Tyson is seriously considering legal action if Paul dares to walk away from the fight. The mere idea of Paul bailing has ignited something fierce within the former heavyweight king. He made a commitment, Tyson stated firmly. And he's going to stick to it, whether he likes it or not. "I trained my ass off for this fight. Now, all eyes are on Paul. Will he follow through? Or will the storm he stirred up finally catch up to him?"
Versus Mike Tyson, live on Netflix. You're gonna entertain millions of people and make an unbelievable amount of money. What do you think?